team. Paul's back here with another video, and I'm really excited for this video because it answers a question that I've been getting so often over the last 6 or 7 months. And that question is, Paul, how were you able to build a network of people that have helped you grow your business, helped you in your career, and helped you achieve the results that you wanted? And what I like about this question is that I believed in growing your network so much, but I didn't have an answer. And so, through some self discovery over the last few months, looking at some of my old emails, looking at my calendar over the last 2 years, I started to think and follow trends, and then now come up with 3 tips that I want to share with everyone so you can start growing your network. And what I want to also share and make sure that you guys aren't just using this for, trying to grow a business or your career, because really these don't matter. This is just how can you deal more effectively with people. If you're trying to rebuild a relationship with a friend or family member, if you're looking to transition into a new industry or get a new job, these things are there for you to always use when you're working and dealing with people. So the first tip that I want to share is to budget time and energy and money to growing your network. Now, when you budget time, when you budget money, when you budget your energy, whatever that action is automatically becomes a focus for you. And when it's a focus, or when things have focus and clarity, they tend to get done. So by thinking of them, by having them always allocated for, it's a forcing function for you to go out and meet people. The other part that what I mean by budgeting time, money, and effort is how can you get in front of someone without disrupting their level of productivity. And an idea that I want to share with you guys that I use myself is I always try to get someone, whether it's a mentor, whether it's someone I'm looking to hire on my maintenance crew, whether it's someone that I'm looking to hire when I was flipping houses, I always made it a point to take them out to lunch or dinner. And the reason for that is it's a good setting to, one, let go and not think of business, but to have a real conversation. Breaking bread has been done for years, and it is going to continue, and it's highly, highly effective. But it says a few things. First, it says you're conscious of their time, right? I'm not going to disrupt you in your place of business where you're having meetings, you're on your phone, and you're doing things like that, but you can take them away from that and get into their lives where they can give you their attention. The second tip that I want to share is you have to be in the game. So for those of you that are looking to get a different job, maybe there's a company you already have an idea you want to work for. Well, one of the ways that I suggest getting in the game is look at their job postings, right? And look at, maybe you want to move to Dallas and they have an opening in Dallas. After you find out they have this opening and you fit that job, that job description was written for you, right? Well, go on social media, find out who the HR person is, find out who the operations manager or the maintenance manager, whoever that person is, whoever that manager or supervisor is. Even if you find the wrong person, get on the phone with them and get someone who actually works there and get in front of them. Because what you're trying to do is get off of your resume, get off of that piece of paper, and you want to become real to that group, to that person that you're trying to network with, that you're trying to get a job from, that you're trying to make yourself known to. So definitely get in the game. Have the effort to go out and put yourself in the marketplace for the marketplace to start knowing who you are. For real estate, I always hear people, when I'm ready to go to apartment buildings or I'm ready to go to bigger deals, that's when I'll start making the phone calls. And I just think that that's just wrong, because you want to grow your network now while you have the energy of the time, and who knows what's going to happen in a few years, because life changes, right? So get in the game now before you're ready. Start growing your network, because the network won't grow overnight. It needs time to grow. Your circle of influence needs time for you to get in front of someone 5, 6, 7, 8 times for them to finally start associating you with them. And finally, the third tip is to be more interested than interesting, especially when you're in front of someone face to face. This is very profound because when I first started, and I'm still guilty of it now, I have a tendency to just start rattling off my resume. Like, oh, I went to this school, I was in the military, I did this and that. And it was so, me trying to set a hook when, really what they're looking for is not the skills that I have. So by being more interested, I started asking quality questions and getting answers to them. And by hearing those answers, I could then see, well, this person has a problem or a challenge that I can solve. And I wasn't trying to solve it myself, right? Because if I'm talking to a high achiever, and for this example, one of their issues was, how do they do more effective marketing? Well, I knew someone that had a great social media marketing skill and company, and I made the connection, right? So even though I was the one actually doing the work, I made that connection, so I became someone that they could call on for other things within their business. So they're like, oh, well, you helped me with my marketing issue. I'm now having problems with, finding good talent. Oh, well, I know a couple of guys that have backgrounds in this and that, and I know they're looking. Can I make the connection, right? I mean, it takes no more than 5 minutes to maybe make a phone call and send an email introducing someone within your circle to this person that you're trying to connect with. And by adding that value, you become more memorable to these people, and you become a go-to person, right? You become the guy that knows a guy or girl to help solve their problems. So I hope this helps. I really want you guys to leave some comments if there's some skills that you guys have developed and you find to be very effective for you. Please share them, because I'm always looking to learn and try out new techniques to help grow my network of people. Definitely hit like, hit subscribe, let me know what you think, and if there's someone that can use this type of content, please share it with them. All right, and remember to always keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you guys at the top.